Hello and welcome to Alta Vista Elementary. My name is Lindsay Helton, and today I'm here with Mr. Ronte Crump, who is our social worker aide here at Alta Vista Elementary. And he's here to tell us a little bit more about his Boys to Men group that he's got started. Thank you for being here this morning, Mr. Ronte. Can you tell us what is the Boys to Men Club?
The Boys and Men's Club is a leadership group for boys, for 4th and 5th grade boys.
And tell us what made you want to start a group at Alta Vista?
The reason why I chose to start a group at Alta Vista is I want to give our kids the skills to be able to learn for when they go to middle school or they transition to 5th grade.
How often and how long do your groups meet, and how many groups do you hope to have this year?
We meet every Wednesday from 3:30 to 4:30 for an 8-week process, then our graduation on their 9th week. I'm hoping to graduate this year coming up. We will graduate a total of 2 classes. Next year, we're hoping to graduate up to 5 or 6.
Wow, that's amazing. How did you select this first group of boys to participate in Boys to Men?
First, I asked some recommendations from their teachers. And then once I got those recommendations, I realized I looked at the group. Me and another person, Mr. Serrato, had chose the ones that we think there would be more, who would take out of the program more than others.
What do the students get out of the Boys to Men group?
The kids get out the boys, they find their identity, they get to have healthy relationships, conflicts resolutions, how can to have healthy relationships with girls, with their parents, or respecting elders, and also self-esteem.
That's really amazing. And tell me, how is this group important to Alta Vista and Waco ISD?
I feel like this group is important to Alta Vista and Waco ISD because it teaches the boys not only to be gentlemen in school, but also out of school. Hopefully they carry this throughout their whole entire lives, and then it will teach them that I don't have to fall under peer pressure, that other kids can look up to me and I can be their role model or their good figure for them to follow.
Those sound like some great lessons, and I know we really appreciate all your work at Alta Vista. I hear you're going to interview some of the boys that are going to be graduating today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I have the boys here with me. This is Michael Stone. He's in 4th grade. Daniel Melendez, 5th grade. Eric Henderson in 5th grade. Hector Lopez, 5th grade. And also Michael Stone in 5th grade. Okay, Chris, what does Boys to Means to you?
Boys and Men Club is like to me that you like be respectful and like open doors for ladies and like you just like be respectful and responsible.
Awesome. What are some characteristics that you learned from being a Boys to Men?
The characteristics to me, I learned that I have to be prepared for the future and be respectful for other people, not only for girls, but all the people in Waco ISD, and be respectful for everybody, not just one girl. It's important to everybody.
After graduation, what skills do you think you can carry on into society to help you in your future?
Into our future, respect, because for our future we need to respect, because if we want a job, we can't just go not having respect for nobody, because they're not going to want us to be there. And if you don't have respect in your future, you're not going to get no job, you're probably not finna have no house, nobody's finna look up to you, you're just finna be lonely.
What's some things that you like about Boys to Men?
Things that I learn about is what we learn every day, every Wednesday.
And what's some things that you learn every Wednesday?
Not to do drugs,
And what's the main reason why we should not do drugs?
because it can affect our brain and it can kill us.
Also, if you can take any skill out of all the lessons at Alta Vista and Boys to Men's Club, which one was your favorite?
My favorite lessons all about Boys to Men Club is that we learn how to treat women, and when you treat women, you can't like be mean to them. You should treat them with kindness because you can get in real trouble if you mess with anybody, especially women.
Good afternoon, families and parents and our YMCA for coming in and being with us and joining with us today. To honor, we have some very special boys here who are graduating into becoming men today. And so we're very proud of you. We're also super proud of Mr. Crump and Mr. Serrato, who have also worked with our boys to help them grow and learn about respect and learn what it means to become a man and to be successful in life. So I want to give a big appreciation to Mr. Crump for everything that he's done to help these boys turn into gentlemen. So at this time, Mr. Crump, if you want to go ahead and come on up.
Awesome. Good evening. I just want to thank everyone for coming here to celebrate these young men. They worked very hard for these last 8 weeks. They learned many different skills, and I just want to share it with everyone. So I would like for all the boys to come here, please, and share one thing that you learned. Okay. All right, you can just pass it, okay?
One thing that I learned is how to be a gentleman and how to act when you're in the real world, and that's it.
Pass it.
What I learned this last 8 weeks is how to be respectful to girls and make good, healthy life choices.
I like this club because it tells me how to be a real gentleman and say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir, and open the doors for ladies.
I like this club because it taught me how to be a gentleman and respect others. I like this club because you learn how to be respectful to people, even if you don't know them, and be responsible and open doors for ladies.
One of the things I've learned is that how to defeat drugs and try to not put drugs inside your body because they will affect your body and your brain and make you unhealthy.
Some things that I have been learning in this club is that be healthy, not eat drugs because you have a future on your side, not a bad one, and you can open doors for anyone, not just girls, and be good to everybody. Thank you.
Something that I learned is to be healthy and do exercise every day in 1 hour and be nice to girls and boys and say thank you and say yes sir, no sir, and yes ma'am, and yes and no ma'am.
What I learned these weeks was that we can all be gentlemen or ladies or something, and that's pretty much it.
I learned that you're supposed to be respectful to like, what was I supposed to say? Oh, I learned that the Boys and Men Club teaches us respect for our job, for the future. So if we ever get a job, we can have respect and we can respect our coworkers and boss and stuff.
One thing I like about this club is that we have to be respectful and we learn rules, how to treat women, and that's it.
What I like about this club is that they teach you like how to be respectful.
I wanted to add just a few more things. As I was talking with the boys before they came in here, and we were kind of talking. I know they're very nervous in front of the cameras, but they were talking about how they can be better people now, and how it's going to help them with just making better friends. And they've learned that being respectful helps other people be respectful to them in return, and that they did enjoy just getting to be with each other and model that respect with one another. And we have a lot of respect from Mr. Crump and Mr. Serrato, who's also helped with the program, who couldn't be here today. But they've been great role models for our guys. And so, again, I appreciate them. But the things that you learned, guys, these are lifelong lessons. We're all continuing to learn about being respectful to one another. But the more that we practice it with each other, the better world that it's going to be. Because that's the kind of world that I think we all want to live in, is a place where that we can all be respectful with one another. Y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what y'all told me back there.
All right, guys. So we have Miss Ruiz who's gonna come talk to y'all about how to carry out these skills throughout life and throughout the rest of the school year. Okay.
All right, guys, congratulations to making it to this day. I'm really proud of you. As part of the behavioral team, I'd like to tell y'all congratulations. Thank y'all for putting in the time, and more importantly, let's give Mr. Ronte an applaud one more time, please. Good job, Mr. Ronte. So whenever I was growing up, my mom was a single mom, and she used to say, Megan, the number one thing is, as long as you learn to love yourself, you're going to be able to learn to love other people. And I think that's where we're going to start here today, guys, is that whenever y'all start to learn to love yourselves, then can y'all as leaders start to grow up and love other people. And how do you learn to love yourself? The most important thing is seeing those strengths that I see in you every day and that Mr. Ronte sees in you every single day. So whenever I see y'all out here in the cafeteria and you pick up a piece of trash, not because I came over and said, hey, pick up that piece of trash, but you did it and you took the initiative, that's leadership characteristics that's going to carry you on to life. And whenever I see you over here talking to your friends, encouraging them, saying, hey, you did a good job out there, or I see you out there being friendly on the playground, those are characteristics that are going to carry you on into life. And most importantly, that man that stands out there, Mr. Ronte, and he comes in and welcomes y'all every single day, y'all hold on to that, because there's people in this world that sometimes are not looking out for your best, but this man right here looks out for your best every single day. Hold on to that mentorship. When you move on to middle school, come back, talk to Mr. Ronte, come talk to Mrs. Logan, come talk to me, because as leaders, you also start to look to other people who show those characteristics of leadership skills. So as you move on in life and you carry those skills of encouraging your friends, taking the initiative to do good in this world, and then also whenever you're going through hard times, you look back and look at men like this that's a wonderful example to you, and you say, hey, I'm struggling, Mr. Ronte, what can I do about this, this, and this? That's whenever you know that you're growing to be a wonderful, strong man. So today I want to congratulate y'all for doing such a good job sitting here. Look how handsome y'all are. Take in this moment, because this moment is a proud moment. Sit up tall. Be proud of yourself and learn to love yourself and see the strengths that you have in yourself every single day. So as I close, let's go ahead and give you an applause for doing the right thing today and being strong and being here today, because you didn't have to choose to be here after school. And you did. So let's give them applause for doing such a great job. Awesome, guys. All right, so as we are getting prepared, Mr. Ronte is going to come up here. Are we going to do the awards now? Awesome.
Yes. All right, guys, you excited? Yes. All right, guys, you excited? Yes. Awesome, let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about, Michael Clark.
So the first place would be Michael Clark.
Good job, Michael. Way to go, buddy. Good job, Michael. Wait a minute. You can shake my hand too. Here you go. We'll practice shaking. Good job, young man. Hector Lopez.
Hector Lopez. That's right.
Way to go. Emilio Lopez.
Emilio Lopez. Daniel Melendez.
Good job, Daniel. Good job, young man. All right, Antonio Diaz.
Antonio Diaz.
Good job, Antonio. Good job, young man. Okay, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Andrade.
Good job. Good job, young man. You left me hanging. Good job. We've got Angel.
Angel.
Good job, Angel. Good job, buddy. Michael Stone.
Michael Stone.
Excellent. Good job, Michael Stone. Good job, buddy. Eric.
Eric Henderson.
Good job, Eric. Elias.
Elias Mota.
Good job, Elias. Victor.
Victor.
Good job.
Juanes.
You got a new handshake there. Good job, buddy. And Chris Stone.
And Chris Stone.
Good job, Chris. Good job, sweetheart. Take care.
Awesome. Okay, guys, I just want y'all to just tell you a little story real quick. I grew up with my mom grew up with 3 kids, and I have no father figure in my life. If it wasn't for my uncle, I won't be able to teach y'all the skills that I'm teaching y'all today. So I just want y'all to know that everything that I help y'all with, everything, the skills that I help apply to y'all, I hope that y'all use for when y'all go to middle school. I hope that y'all use when y'all go to the grocery store. I hope to use when you go home. I hope to use when y'all go on your first date. I just hope that y'all use all those skills that I taught y'all to be better young men in this future. So just one more time, let's clap it up for y'all. All right, thank you parents for coming, and that's conclude our celebration today.